Okay, it's recording. Alright, I'm Lindsay from Kansas City.
And I'm Denise from Dallas.
And we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 6. Which episode is it? Is it 12?
I think it's, I don't know.
I don't remember. I think it's like 12 or 13 or something. I don't remember. But anyway, we're here to talk about the debacle that was Atlanta Housewives last night. Do you want to just get all the boring stuff out the way before we get into it?
Yeah,
okay. Alright, well, it starts off with, what does it start off with?
The white favor doing that whole bullshit ass
party. Yeah. What do you, okay, let's just talk about the party. What do you think about them spending all this on a blessing?
I think it's stupid. That's why black folks ain't never gonna have no money. Because why we spending $10,000 on baptism or whatever the hell? What was it? I didn't even get the point. What it was supposed to be. I guess it was supposed to be like a baptism or a christening or something.
Like the blessing. Like, you know, when you take the kid up in front of the church and you pray over it and then you go about your day.
What the hell?
Exactly. So I'm trying to figure out.
No local Baptist church and had the reverend pray over. Her mama and pastor, they could have did it at their house.
Yeah, exactly. And just invited some people over to have a freaking barbecue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have to do all this shit, girl, black folks.
Yeah, like that new money. That new money.
Extra, right.
Yeah, that's all that was just new money, which was stupid. It was boring. I'm glad the white is alive and well, but we already got some duties that took over his spot, so we don't really need him on Housewives anymore, you know.
He tried it.
Yeah.
He's so pitiful.
Yeah. Yeah. He gotta be on Housewives. Like, I don't know why he ain't trying to figure out by now. He will not ever in life get a spinoff. Because you know that they tried to give him something years ago that didn't make it past the internet. It was so whack and boring and stupid.
Who wants to see the white pasty face ass every week on TV?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nobody want to see that shit.
It was crazy because it was like about his salon, and it's like you never see him even talk about hair, let alone doing hair. Yeah.
He should have been trying to do something like surrounded around events and parties and shit.
Right, because he can throw the hell out of an event.
Right.
You know, but yeah. Yeah, extremely. So, but I mean, they got Phaedra 2 segments by herself.
Girl.
That's about it. That nobody really cared about. Cute kid, nice looking husband. Yeah.
But how about this? I think that why they had a mama in the little house on a prairie dress?
Right. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get your mama-in-law, all the way together because y'all know that they gonna be filming this. Like, for real. Like, I was not here for that.
Woke up and threw that dress on and came to the party and brushed her teeth and washed her face on her head. Nothing but then you see Phaedra mama painted, dressed,
okay,
swinging.
Right.
I said,
right.
If no mama up in here looking like death warmed over. They ain't shit. Everybody had
Even her dad had his pros together.
He had his kicked out to the side. I said, that's so trifling that shit for that. That mama was born, honey. She was born down.
Right, she was like, she came straight from the sticks and was like, alright.
Like straight from the trailer park.
Yeah.
And so
then, okay, so then what else? They talk, okay, so then we go through this whole thing about the fertility thing with Ken, and that was kind of sad.
Her scrambled eggs.
No, she's not evil. I'm so Team Kenya. Like, right hand, I'm so Team Kenya.
Her messy ass. She wonder why her ass make people mad and why she can't have a baby. Because bitch, your ass is messy. And Karma don't like ugly, bitch. We be damn sure as that. She do so much. When they was out there, the Auntie Cisco and her, and they was doing the medical history, and she was like, it's not that damn real, bitch. She was touched. Yo, stupid ass. Girl, I said she whistle alright. Crazy bitch. Check mark for him.
That big ass check mark. I was done.
Girl, that's
Not
like...
you.
Then when I talk about the turkey bakes and parties, you bitches is really about to go out here about some turkey bakes and jack some niggas' furs and be having and throw a party and impregnate your damn shit. What kind of shit is this? King would do some stupid shit like this.
But you know, but they really do have those type of parties, like how they do Botox parties. They really do have, but it's not like oh, but it's not like, oh, let me get some niggas sperm off the street and put it in a for real turkey base. They have doctors come and do it.
Nah, King would do it. She would go have a whole full of condoms and stole everybody. First of all, this mystery area, man, ain't nobody ever seen or heard of this oil tycoon. She gonna steal his shit. Raggedy bitch. He might be another Walter, a paid character.
Man, I don't believe that. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so thinking. I just don't want to believe it. Maybe.
That's you in denial, girl. That's a river and eat, honey. Nah, that's real shit. Walter ain't push up on King. You see him hugging and holding hands, none of that shit. His ass was just there for decoration. Just like this Nigerian man will never make no camera here.
No, but hey, Big Papa never did either.
But you know he existed though.
Yeah.
Because everybody said they had met Big Papa. Ain't nobody met this Nigerian motherfucker.
But ain't nobody going to Africa to try to meet him neither. And my whole thing.
What relationship do y'all have if he in Africa and y'all ass in the United States? How often do y'all see each other?
I don't know, but explain the Bentley. Explain that.
She used her whole Real Housewives relationship and that bitch is gonna be broke next week and Ready Center gonna come get the car. Like it's too much, girl. And why every time they go in Kenya's house they don't ever go past her living room and her kitchen? It's because all the other rooms ain't got no furniture.
But they don't go past what? Like 2 rooms in any house?
But that's the thing, you know Nene ain't broke. You know Nene ain't broke. Nene don't need no money. She got new normal, she had Glee, all that she got going on, hosting, doing all her things, girl bye. She don't need no money now. King on the other hand.
But Kenya had money before the Housewives. It was like she wasn't hurting before. She wasn't hurting before. You trying to tell me you never saw The Confidant?
No.
It was
I've
good.
seen her on a few D-list movies.
Yeah. But then she owns rights to it because she got the production company that was producing the movies, you know?
That's so beautiful.
You just ain't here for her.
I do not feature that bitch for nothing.
I like her. She breathed life into the Housewives, into Atlanta Housewives. She really did. Yeah.
Shit, that's her position. She don't have shit else for herself, so she might as well do that.
Right, but I mean, like, she knows how to play her position, and she plays it very well, because what do we like on reality shows? We like drama. And whether you're talking about her good or bad, you're talking about her. And that's the whole point with a reality show. Because we're not going to be featuring no reality show that ain't got no drama. You think that if we was in the season right before her and Portia got on there, that we would be talking about her? The only time we probably be talking about her was when Marlo popped onto the screen. Because Marlo did what? Bring the drama.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, you might not like her, but it don't matter. She's getting her checks, and she's being relevant on the show. At the end of the day, you're talking about her.
I'm so glad she is, because she need a few checks. She was broke.
Wow. Wow.
But no, I feel you. King is the shit starter. Every reality show gotta have that shit starter. Somebody calls drama. But you know who giving her a run for her money this season for me is Cynthia.
Yeah.
Because got real messy this season, and I'm like, this ain't like to be doing all that.
I think somebody pulled her into that producer's room and was like, hey, I'm going to let you know your name is up there to not be on next season.
You
So,
to be like Steve by Sheree.
right. So I don't know if you want this to be your last season or what, but I'm just letting you know, if you don't bring it, it will be.
Yeah.
And she's
They're
bringing it.
tired of this story with her and Peter and this whole, they broke, they trying to get more one together. I'm so over this whole situation.
Right, exactly. So, which one is that?
Girl, Jade coming here talking about, good night, mama. Boy, you supposed to be in the bed an hour ago. Bye.
So, what else happened? Oh, Candy told Todd about what happened. His response was expected. Okay.
Let me tell you about her and Cynthia running back to their men, telling them about some catty ass bullshit that you and your bitches was dealing with. It was unnecessary. The fact that you just keep trying to, and again, stirring up shit, causing drama. I felt like it didn't even need to go back to the men as far as Cynthia going back to tell Peter that Candy said she go about it and say, who gives a fuck? I mean, who can't say they know about people's past? Who cares? It is what it is. That ain't got nothing to do with right now, right here today. Same as Candy going to tie with that what Natalie said bullshit, girl. Bye. That girl is said a decade ago. Why are you worried about it now? Why is it even necessary to talk about? It was silly.
Yeah, it very much was so. And I just feel like it's just really stupid. It's like ridiculously stupid. I just feel like Natalie is really trying to play that card to get on the show. She doesn't want to be a friend of the housewives. She wants to hold the peach. And so, what better way to hold the peach but to bring drama? And she's like letting you know from day one, like, hey, I want a peach, so this is how I'm going to get my motherfucking peach.
Right.
Whether you go to the store and get it, or whether you give me one of them other motherfuckers that got a peach, I'm going to get a peach. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's getting her damn peach. It's not a game. It's not a game on these streets. And
she tried it, my niece tried it, but my niece got her ass
right.
Her
She's all good. Her face got you cracked 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Okay, her audition was done when they came for her ass at that little Savannah lunch. She was done for. They said, and see.
Right.
You can't. We definitely don't need you. You can't even read a bitch.
Right.
You don't even know read is.
You don't even know how it feels to get read. What the fuck?
She was like, I didn't feel like that was a read. Oh, bitch, thanks for read your ass for film, honey.
Right.
Don't try it.
Right.
Shit,
and she barely opened her mouth to read. Like, well, you don't know me.
When they had that pillow talk situation, see her and Chuck sat back in the cut and wasn't saying a damn.
Wouldn't say the motherfucking thing. And fast forward to the fight. Why the fuck was Chuck behind Monique? I would need to get your motherfucking ass out from behind the counter, hiding behind your bitch. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, I had to fast forward. I'm sorry, because that just irritated me. With his eyes wide open, like, ooh, shit, where's my popcorn? Like, ooh, Monique, you see this? Oh, shit, they about to throw shit. Let me hide behind you. What the fuck? Get some.
Honey, I call him Monique, because ain't nobody named Monique with no Y.
Right.
But Monique ass, honey, he said, bitch, you take your feet down. Because fuck that, I'm the money maker. You can take that L and sit down somewhere.
Right.
No ass whoop. That's okay.
Man, he ain't. He really ain't. He nice to look at, but that's about as far as it goes. That's about as far as it goes.
Smooth, especially that episode when he was trying to go in on stage. I said, you a bitch. Don't know nigga even gotta speak on that shit. You could have just let it ride and been like, look, white tripping.
Right.
And you know that's the thing. You know my nigga went home, she bitched at him. He was like, all right, bitch, whatever, shut the fuck up. And it was nothing. You had to prove your point. You was trying to get your bitch spot on Housewives, and you said, okay, let me go on here and snap out on stage. Oh, they
Right. Yeah. I mean, like he probably painted it so that he was trying to tell Monique like, hey, I was king shit and I settled down for you. I had all these bitches and blah blah this and that and I settled for you. So then when she went and was like, oh well, I heard that it was only 2 weeks, so I heard that he probably just smashed and passed. And they like, no bitch, it wasn't like that. He was paying bills up in this motherfucker, like.
He was all in the family.
Right, right. Like your face got so cracked, so then you went to him on that shit talking about like, well, they telling me that you did this, that, and the other, and I mean the facts are showing it, because they don't even near about make no sense. If they was part of the team, why you meeting families, getting meals and shit like that from the families? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it G and just get meals from that bitch. If that's your bitch and you got plenty of bitches, like that just didn't make no sense to me, and that shouldn't have made sense to her ass.
Right, and then especially when Kenny brought out that he bought her mama that Louis Vuitton, I said, oh, you was trying to get in good. That ain't no shit that you do for one of your hoes, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm saying, one of your hoes, you take their asses to Red Lobster, make them feel good.
Right. Right. You get them the ultimate feast.
You know what I'm saying? Or get them for the brand stick.
Right.
Make them feel like she's special. And
right.
Then you take it to the that she done with people. So no, you don't buy their mama Louis Vuitton to pay their credit card bills and shit. The hell?
Right. Right. You take them to go get an ultimate feast, and you tell them to keep the cheese biscuits coming.
Extra butter.
Right. Make sure it's the honey butter. Don't give me that margarine shit.
For real, I said.
Right. And that's on the birthday. Look, that's on the birthday.
Right.
Any other day, we're going to go through this drive-through. You get whatever number you want, babe.
They going to hit that Applebee's 2 for $20. Bitch, you get you something, I give me something, we share this appetizer.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Right. Right. I'm going to need you to get all the way jelly, because you ain't buying the bitch on the team's mama no Louis Vuitton. I don't give a fuck how much money you making. You're not doing that. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, for real.
Wax that. And then my thing was, too, when they did the little pillow talk. When they was talking about, first of all, let me say this, before we even get into that, let's start with the fact that Nene doing this whole pillow talk thing was devastation to the nation to begin with. Because, you know she messy.
Messy as fuck. What did I put on Facebook? I said that bitch is a messy ass low down monkey with a wig on.
Okay.
Oh my God.
When she said that about they was gonna be pulling questions, I said the spirits they came to me, they said, bitch, watch this be specific questions dealing with shit that people in this group, in this circle have been dealing with in their relationship. And sure enough,
right.
They pulled that first one. How do you feel about your man sleeping with one of your friends? Okay, Chuck and Candy and Phaedra.
Right.
You know, like, why would you do that? He had when they pulled one time about how you feel about your mate being bisexual. Did she say, Portia, you got experience with that? Why are you doing that to folks?
Right.
You think that shit intentionally to stir up bullshit.
Right, and you know what else though? What else was, you notice how she was calling people out, and people was just like, I'm not biting the bait. I'm not biting the bait. She was throwing the bait out there. Why did she invite Chuck and Monique, whatever the fuck? Why did she invite Pocahontas, what's her name, Natalie? Why did she invite Natalie and Christopher Williams as? You know what I'm saying? Why did she invite them? Them are the ones that people been having issues with. Them are the ones that stirring the pot with the drama. You know what I'm saying?
I said, Lord, then when Peter dumbass, he spazzed out on Candy ass for a minute whenever they was talking about how do you feel about your man looking at other women, and Portia wanted to talk about the strip club thing, and they was like, nah, I don't want my man, her and Natalie, talking about they don't want their man to go to the strip club and all that shit. And he was like, well, y'all whack as fuck. I'm like, damn, man,
right.
What happened?
But this is my thing with Peter. Peter is such a fucking queen. He annoys me. Like, he makes my ass itch. Like, fresh out the shower, he makes my ass itch.
Yeah, Peter one of them that
he's a queen. He's a fucking queen. Like, straight up and down.
Girl, yeah, I just, child, look, Peter has, he tried to do that whole Jamaican thing too tough. He's trying too hard for me.
Right, and you barely even hear his accent, like.
Right. I'm like, when it's convenient, he's Jamaican.
Right.
He looks like he about to go upside to your head. He's Jamaican. He's aggressive.
Right.
He's crazy. The hell he is.
Right. He's the queen throwing a temper tantrum.
Girl. Anyway.
Right, because I don't know if you know that last week the Housewives of Atlanta was on Watch What Happens Live Sunday night. Well, you know that was all Peter's idea. Like anything that has something to do with attention, he's going for it full force. And just the fact that he had to thank Andy on air, it's like, wow, like you could have sent him a thank you card, you could have thanked him on commercial break, you could have did something. But he wanted everybody to know that this was his idea. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't going to say whose idea. Who gives a fuck whose idea it was? You know what I'm saying? But it was ridiculous. Like, he felt such a fucking queen. It's unreal.
He trying though, cause he trying to get him a little fit off of some shit, cause his broke ass need all the change he can get.
Right.
He's like, let's do a real Housewives of Atlanta, fucking fat ass bullshit. That's girl, fine. He plays too much. Peter's a bitch, if I ever say.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He is so such a fucking queen. It's ridiculous. It's just so annoying. All he does everything but wear his damn tiara. For real. Like everything. Quit being a damn queen.
Girl, he's so sensitive.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So about this whole Nene front Kenya's ass about the whole Christopher Natalie common law situation.
Oh man, I don't know if you ever caught that, because I just caught it when I watched it a minute ago. Like, they weren't even talking about that when she brought it up.
She brought it up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She was mad at Kenya anyway because Kenya was late. And you know what? I will say this. I was with Nene on that, because as ignorant as Kenya acted on that Savannah trip about them being late, and then you show up to this shit late, shut the hell up. You don't never need to say nothing else to nobody about being late. So,
yeah.
Nene was already on one for that.
Right.
Because even when she called her big boobs and saying she didn't look cute and all this other stuff and all that. So, I think Nene was just, she was coming for Kim.
Yeah.
She was just coming for her.
Yeah.
Regardless of how she had to do it, if it was just blatant like that, where it was obvious that nobody was talking about it, nobody had brought it up. I really think it was water under the bridge for real until she brought it up. Or I felt like if it was an issue with Christopher, Natalie, and Keegan, they should have pulled her to the side and said, look, we appreciate you saying this, bitch, shut the fuck up, and moved on about their business.
Right. And it probably would have happened then, you know what I'm saying? It probably would have. It probably just wouldn't have happened when it happened. But it probably would have happened when they got done and everybody was eating, mingling, you know, hey, let me holler at you right quick, you know?
Right, pulled her into one of the rooms and said, look, we just want to talk to you about this. And it'll be done and over with, but Nene being messy. And then Christopher get his brown tooth ass up. I want him to get a dental plan like last week. They broke as fuck too. They broke.
Okay, because when the last album you heard of Christopher Williams?
Not only that, all them plaid shirts his ass was wearing. He had a 2 for $20 special at his local casual mail or something. All them plaid shirts and khaki pants he wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's whack as hell.
Right. And he's aged so.
He looks so old and worn. She looks manly.
Oh my god, that was so hilarious when Kenya was like, do you tuck? Because you're looking like a man.
She said me and Christopher wrote a song together and I danced for him. What? Girl? Shut your whack ass. Girl, poke a hot ass looking at Natalie needs to have a whole auditorium of things.
Right.
Extra whack. Her and Chris, that's too. lady looking at his face and said too.
Your ass with the teeth. You know what is so hilarious that I still laugh to this day. This is so off subject. But when you said wooden tooth.
He knew he got a wooden tooth. And the bark is off, baby, because it's turning colors and shit. Yeah, wooden tooth.
Oh my god.
And then that's the thing, I know a girl that let me stop. I know a girl that got that wooden tooth, I'm telling you. I know one.
Oh my god.
And it looks just like his. From the rest of her, the rest of her teeth looks white, and then one tooth is just all brown.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it just gets old and they need to have it replaced.
Redone.
He ain't got no Obamacare, so his ass is going to afford it.
Well, I mean, he might have gotten it together for what's that? The reunion? Because this might have been pre-Obamacare.
I don't know. Shit, I'm sure that brown tooth will make an appearance.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he got up there trying to make his little statement or whatever.
Right, fixing his pants and everything. I was with Portia when she was like, I need you to take your seat. I was with Portia on that one. That's about the smartest thing she said in 2 seasons.
Don't come for Portia, dumb ass.
Man, get it together. With her damn slip on. Her cotton slip. And did you see when what'd you say?
I said Portia looks like stir-fried bullshit. Everybody else looks like they had on bedroom attire, you know, the nice little English days. I call them English days. Look, always niggas wear that shit. Y'all, that nice little English days and shit. Portia come up in there with the damn slip from out from under her dress. Rag tied around her head. Girl.
She was for real about to go to sleep.
She was. She had to go to bed for real. Her and her sister.
Right.
Her sister
You and your dog, Luke and Dookie.
What is you doing? That was like, oh God. They are pitiful.
Right, and then the sister had all them colors in her hair. And did you see how her sister was kind of nudging her when she answered that whole bisexual answer? When she was like, I ain't trying to have him be bisexual or heterosexual. She kind of nudged it like, you want him to be heterosexual.
Right,
but she cleaned it up at the end, so.
I like to be partial sexual.
She cleaned it up. She cleaned it up. Cause her sister she was like,
heterosexual men, shit. Her dumb ass didn't know what heterosexual meant.
Nah. I'm just happy she could pronounce it.
Girl, please tell her.
Shit,
She just brought up the Underground Railroad choo-choo train bullshit. She had reached to the screen on her ass, dumb ass. Not conductor. Conductor, bitch. What is you? Oh, God.
Right. Was the conductor Captain Kangaroo?
Girl.
Like, OMG.
I know they had to rest this girl. Dumb bitch.
Right.
And she set us back about 1,000 years.
Right. She said it's pre-slavery.
And then that's my thing. Your damn people was involved in the civil rights and all kind of shit. Your girl probably never sit your stupid ass down and tell you about the Underground Railroad and all that. I guess not.
No,
I guess not.
I can't say that they did. Because obviously, if they did, maybe she wasn't listening on that day. Maybe she was sick that day.
Girl, no, her dumb ass hurt. She just made this what she was. I know somebody who was a conductor. Really, bitch. You know somebody that was a conductor. First of all, they still living, bitch. That's first of all. They still living. You know somebody personally. Girl, like, so what?
Like, but if they couldn't read, how could they know which way to go? Like, what? How do they know if it's north or south? You know, because you know when the train tracks go left and right, like one way is north, one way is south. How do they know that?
She works my nerves sometimes with her months that she has.
She has too many.
She do.
She has too many, so she can't. At that point, she's not ditzy. She's just stupid.
Right. But yeah, that was smart that she said that about, sit your ass down somewhere.
And she did it in a nice, respectful way.
To me, he wasn't really threatening for me, but I just don't like when a man, and it's dealing with an issue with a woman, when you try to walk up or do something, that automatically sends a red flag, like, oh, like, you think you about to run up to me, you about to see another motherfucking situation.
Right.
And so, but then it didn't help none that Kay got her ass up, started walking over there. Natalie, I was like, oh, that's what I was like,
Right, but I mean, I see where she was going with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Christopher Ann should have just sat where he was. Like, he didn't have to get up and address everybody in the room by standing up like he on a platform or something like that. This wasn't no State of the Union or no shit like that. He could have sat his ass right there on that beanbag and said what the fuck he had to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to do all that extra. You trying to get too much camera time. Like, nobody cares. Nobody's checking for you. We're not pressed for you. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Like, what's his name? Scotty be saying, sit your motherfucking ass down. So, nobody's pressed for you, dog. Like, you ain't been hot since New Jack City, and that was 22 years ago, dog. Like, come on. Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. Light skin is still in, but not light skin, old as hell with the gray and all that, and the bags under your eyes, and you don't even know which way is up. You don't know what a concubine from actual wife is. Like, come on now.
He looked bad. That whole situation looked bad. Him and Natalie. But yeah, King got up and she was going over to Natalie to give her 2 cents. And Christopher said, not on my watch, bitch. Christopher said, he running up on my bitch. And I didn't like the fact he grabbed her either. I think he could have just in front of her felt like, hold on.
Right.
But then the little Brandon, little assistant bitch, I don't like him either, because he jumped in and he got to grab it on phone. I said, see, that's where you go wrong. And again, you could just never be like, hey, don't do that. But instead, everybody's got to have that little 5 minutes.
But I don't see where Brandon went wrong, because who else was there that was gonna defend Kenya? Nobody really likes her. You know what I'm saying? And that's her dog right there. So of course he's gonna defend her. And Christopher was all the way out of line by putting his hands on her. Like you said, he should have just stepped in front of her. I was thinking like in a basketball game when you're trying to guard somebody, you know what I'm saying? Put your arms out. Don't be touching. Don't be reaching in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing all that for, dog? You could just got in between her and your wife and just been like, dude, no, you're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like all that old extra stuff. Nah, I'm not here for that.
And Kenya with her over dramatic ass stuff. Don't touch me. I said, oh shit. Bitch, you act like you really snatched your ass up and just grabbed your arm a little bit. I didn't like it, but you did just a little something. Now, it wasn't, I don't know, maybe just...
So how would you have wanted, what would you have wanted her to say when he grabbed her? Like,
first of all, I would have wanted his ass to get up, first and foremost.
Well, yeah.
Because I feel like that was just, you making a scene. Okay, but then when Kenya got up, what was the purpose of you getting up and walking over there to her? Because she could have heard you when you were sitting there and hollering and yelling.
Right.
So you get up and then you start walking towards her with the, like she said, don't backpedal. She was like, I'm front pedaling, so you already coming like, you got to do something. So my thing was, I thought Christopher should have got in front of her and been like, no. And that would have de-escalated the situation.
Right.
I don't feel like Brandon would have jumped up and tried to get into the shit. been able to say, don't touch me, and don't, whatever she said, don't grab me or whatever the hell. I don't feel like that would have happened and it wouldn't have led to all that happened after that. So I fought Nene, I fought Kenya, and I fought Christopher. I can't say it was one person in particular. Nene kicked it off. Christopher kept it going, and Kenya finished when she got her ass up and did all that. So that's what I feel in that whole situation.
Okay, but like, say for instance, all of that would have happened up to the point where he grabbed her. And if that was you, he grabbed you, how would you have reacted?
He just got knocked the fuck out.
That's 10 times worse than what Kenya did by saying, don't touch me, don't touch me. That's 10 times worse.
I don't need little bitch Brandon to hold me down. You ain't gonna snatch me up. You ain't Nike and I ain't Tina. You ain't snatching me up.
Right. I guess you ain't gonna eat the cake.
I just popped his ass and then it would have been over with because he wouldn't have never touched me because everybody told him, no. And I done went on about my business and he just don't never to grab another bitch day in his life. But that's me. Kenya, on the other hand, she's a little sensitive. She's not gonna do that. She don't touch me. Brandon jumped his faggot ass up. I don't like him. He's a punk to me. I don't like him. He's just, I don't like how he and Kenya on and I don't know, like it's not a good look for me with her. I feel like he and Miss Lawrence they do this like routine of trying to gas her up and do all that, which is what your friend's supposed to do, but then you gotta be realistic about the shit too. That bitch ain't hot for real like that. Stop. Just stop. And I feel like he jumped it, like even when they got, what was that when they had season when who was that had the party? Was it Candy had the party when our house probably got done and they was all over there and I don't know what happened, but when she was leaving and she was like, get my car and all this and he was trying, I don't remember what exactly.
I think that was Candy's housewarming because Walter was there and she didn't want to see him.
Right, and it was just like over the top of dramatic and he was asking the situation like, oh no, bye, go down. It was not that deep. Why did they have to be out there? But anyway, I just don't like him personally. And I think that he can be over the top too. And that's why he got that ass. Apollo put the paws on him.
Okay, but what do you feel about that? Because I wasn't here for Apollo jumping in. Because where did that come from?
You know what? I think what it started out to be is like with Peter. They went to grab Brandon to pull him back and say, no, chill out, calm down. I think Apollo did that, but the fact that Brandon kept swinging and kicking, I think Apollo just clocked out like, nigga, you got something. He said that Brandon hit him in the eye.
I didn't see that.
But then also Peter came out with the statement that they say there was a lot of that fight that we didn't see. And he said that, I guess basically saying like Brandon was actually trying to do or stir up some mess with Apollo. Because you know they had issues too.
When did they have issues?
What was that with the whole Phaedra, what was that? I can't think of
with the booty DVD?
That whole
situation. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah,
right,
I remember that.
So I think that also boiled over that moment.
Yeah, it was just a lot of things that was just boiling up.
Right, and so I think Apollo didn't go into it trying to fight him. I think he was just trying to say, calm down, chill out. But Brandon kept kicking and swinging, so Apollo was like, okay.
I saw that, with all that you just said, I saw that as him using this opportunity to fight him. Because if you look at just that specific moment when Peter had pulled him away from Chris, he already had homeboy contained. Like, Apollo did not have to come and push him down. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't even that deep to where Peter couldn't have held Brandon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Greg already had Christopher damn near at the door by this time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like nothing that you needed to be hypey about. You know what I'm saying? So. And if Greg is holding your ass, that's when you know
you ain't shit.
You ain't nowhere near shit.
Greg old goofy ass.
Right. Come on, I got you. Yeah, you sure do. I got you, man.
But yeah, I do think Apollo used that as his opportunity to get his ass for all the stuff that was said,
Yeah.
all the drama and stuff. I do think that he definitely used that as a means to get that out. And plus, I think he used it too because I feel like Apollo feels emasculated by Faith.
Oh yeah, most
Because
definitely.
even like going back to the whole baptismal Christian thing or whatever, with how he was acting there, he was like, you ain't told me nothing. He was like, dang, I'm trying to eat and can't do that. He was like, I ain't dancing, I ain't doing nothing. Like, he just, I feel like Phaedra runs the show and he's just a part of it.
Right.
And so, this was his chance to show, I ain't no bitch, I ain't no punk. I just, let my wife do what she do because she's the breadwinner. She's in charge and on that end. But let me let y'all know, I can't get it in. I'm not no punk. I ain't. So I think that also was his time to shine too on this. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
and what I did agree with Kim was when she said he was fighting, like he was fighting his heel for his virginity. I said he did. He went like he clocked out the crazy.
He sure did.
Look, I had a moment though, because when they, they been calling everybody down the fact to try to pull a hoe. You got sons and you got kids, and they be acting like that bullshit. And they was trying to leave and how they walked back after he took his shirt off. I said, oh shit, Apollo. He was not playing. He wanted a round too.
Right.
I said, but did you have that moment where you was like, this is so
I think he is very attractive. I think Apollo is very attractive. Like, out of all the Housewives franchise, everybody talks about Mauricio from Beverly Hills, Kyle's husband. He is too. He really is. But he's number 2. It's Apollo. It's Apollo. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't even, like, if you look at all the seasons and all the Housewives, I wouldn't even give, I would give Apollo number 1 and I would give Mauricio number 2. But, like, number 3 would have to go to Ed Hartwell. You know what I'm saying? Lisa's husband. He was fried to death. And then, who else? Oh, and Ramona from New York, her husband Mario is an attractive older white male. He's very attractive. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you look at all of them, you know what I'm saying? Some of them got some nice looking husbands.
Yeah, they do.
And some of them got some that look like they, not even gonna speak to you.
But then, look, I forgot about the whole Apollo going to the strip club every day spending $5,000 to $8,000. That's why they have to go to jail.
Right.
Just for that statement alone, but you said it was my money. It wasn't their money.
Nah, that wasn't your money.
You sure right. You stole them people's money.
Yeah, that wasn't your money, cuz.
And you was up in the strip club tricking out. And then what the hell strip club you go to and spend $5,000?
Yeah, then you go try to clean up talking about it be on drinks. No.
No, there's that many drinks in the world. I don't give a damn how many dollars you buy. You ain't about that many to worry $5,000. And then on top of that, you was doing something else in the strip club. Oh,
yeah.
You had something else going on. Because for $5,000, $8,000, somebody was fucking.
Yeah.
somebody was fucking, somebody was sucking, doing something.
Right.
She wasn't just doing no lap dance. I don't give a damn if you went to the club with 20 niggas.
Right.
You shouldn't have spent no $5,000 up in that thing.
Right, exactly. And you going daily? And this is what we doing? And you not coming home white boy wasted? Y'all need to be white boy wasted every night. To where it's a meal to where your body can't handle being sober.
Right. I just didn't get that at all, but
I think he probably did 5,000 one time, 8,000 one time, but he ain't doing that on a daily basis.
I was about to say, I know he ain't up in there daily doing that shit and favorite and shit, man. I know he ain't doing that.
Right, because everything would get frozen, cards cut up.
Girl, he'd have been put on punishment.
Right.
He'd been locked in the room somewhere.
Right.
Everything would have got cooked.
Right. And just the way this whole season's been playing out with them too, it just seems as though
they headed for the border.
Yeah. And I don't wanna wish that on nobody because they got some kids out here, but it really does seem like that, and it just seems like the whole relationship is based on her saving her face.
Right.
Even though she's saving her face with the wrong person, but just saving face. She probably was pregnant before they got married, and probably hurried up and got married because she was saving face. And she probably was just messing with him because he's fine, but she wasn't trying to really be with him in real life. And now that she's stuck with him, she's having more kids because she want to have more kids, but don't want to have multiple baby daddies because she want to save face. You know what I'm saying? So then she's doing all this old extra extravagant stuff, and she's not really telling him he just needs to show up. And he can't even pick his own damn clothes. She got to pick his clothes for him. Because just like when they did, excuse me, when they did the photo shoot, and how he just went ape shit in that room, and she just barely saying two words to him. Because she know at the end of the day, even though he gonna throw his little tantrum, he's gonna still do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to lose out on that allowance. So.
You don't want to get put on punishment.
Nah. Right.
I think I have noticed this season, especially, like, they're showing another side of Phaedra and Apollo that they haven't done on other seasons with this whole arguing and him, saying little comments and, basically saying how he feel about shit. Whereas before, I think he was just kind of, deal with it, roll with the punches,
Right, because he barely said 2 words.
Right. And that's the thing, I think he just wasn't trying to embarrass her on TV with, acting a fool. I think he just don't give a fuck. I think he's tired. He's tired of her trying to, make him feel like a little bitch and all that. So he's like, look, I'm fed up. I'm going out. I'm going to do whatever, I'm going to embarrass her. I'm going to argue or whatever. But I just get it. I see it. And enough, he said, I want to wish nothing on nobody, but it does seem like they headed down that road. Because it just seems like they don't. And people, don't get me wrong, in relationships, people argue, fuck that fight, but it just seems like every time we see them, it ain't never like
a lovey-dovey
situation. Yeah, like it's always them arguing or fighting, going off about this, or he trying to explain himself in this situation or that situation. It's like, okay, it's hitting for destruction the way it's
Right. And I mean, like, they kind of said something about, he kind of started showing, or started to voice his opinion, I should say, last season when they started talking about the mortuary, and she was like, oh, you're going to be a part of it, because it's going to be a family business, and he's like, yeah, no, that's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of started showing it there. All the other seasons, he was just there to look at, to put a face to the sperm that's in her stomach or that's in her kid. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he wasn't really no dominant figure, not until now. You know what I'm saying? So they're really getting exposed.
Because they just did a shotgun wedding because that heifer was pregnant already.
Yeah.
And she didn't know what she was getting herself into, and that's why now he's facing them all them counts of bank fraud and identity theft. And then my thing, girl, anyways, I ain't gonna get on that, but it's just stuff like that. Like, if you really know your man, like you claim you doing, y'all just so happy, and then there's this whole beautiful relationship. What the hell was he doing that you didn't see all that shit going on? But then again, Phaedra be so consumed and concerned about her damn self, she probably wasn't paying his ass no attention.
Right. And she probably demasculates him so much that he got to figure out how to get some money real quick. He really ain't got too much behind him, because he got the personal trainer, he got the barber, and all this old other stuff, the Build-A-Bear type shit. But it's like, he ain't really doing nothing that's really making no money. You know what I'm saying?
And then not only that, I was checking for when they asked what Apollo did, she was like, he's a recovery asset or some shit.
Yeah, but you know what, he said that same thing too a couple years ago when they was on Watch What Happens Live, because they had so many people ask, and so like on Twitter and stuff, and so Andy asked, and he said the same thing, and Andy was like, okay, what is that? And he tried to explain it, and you know how Andy be like, okay. Right, because it's like at the end of the day, you repo.
I don't think he really even has no job. I think he just faked a little boy toy.
Yeah, that's his job.
And he just run losers. But he's doing this shit, whatever he's doing, evidently with this whole bank fraud situation or whatever. But I just think that he don't have no, he ain't got no job for real. He's kind of smart. He got a imaginary job.
Right. Well, maybe he can hook him up at his job once he get out of jail this time.
Right.
His office hasn't been replaced yet.
Right. Girl, you know he faced them like 30 years because of all the counts and stuff that they brought up against.
That was a whole lot. When it like 50 or something like that?
They said that it was, they found over 40 bank accounts that he had opened fraudulently through all different kinds of banks. They ran, I ran the whole, the charges and everything. Girl, he was getting a lot of money. He was like bringing in like one account that was like 700,000, another one like 500,000. He was getting like millions.
Right. Right, under these false companies. That's ridiculous.
And they said that that's the thing. They said the actual entities do exist, but they weren't operating as to what they claimed to be. For instance, he had some kind of Ferrari auto house that was supposed to, I guess, sell Ferraris, but this nigga ain't got no Ferrari.
So it was kind of like he was getting money from investors.
He was getting treasury checks for former Delta employees or something like that. And he was having this girl create false, say she was these people to cash the checks
Oh, wow.
and put them into the account.
So that's where the identity theft come in.
Right, she was going to several different banks, opened up 3, 4 accounts, started depositing checks in there, and they would get the money in.
Wow. That's insane. That's kind of sounding like what they was doing with them cars.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, with them cars. That's exactly what that sound like. That's exactly what that sound like. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, apparently so. Right, don't. Don't.
You ain't gonna mess up me. And that's, I think, no, I really, she was so busy calling doing her own shit, she wasn't worried about what Apollo had going on.
Right.
And he was probably playing broke, just taking her money and doing what he needed to do for her.
Right, because I gotta watch this low to be on my work station.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's probably so. It's a sad situation because it's not like back in the day when he went to jail and it was just, now he got a wife and 2 kids.
Right.
They both under 5. Black out. You said what? She would be stupid not to, because he gonna have to do some time for real. That's crazy.
He had working with him, she the one who snitched him out and said that he was behind the whole operation or whatever. So, I'm sure he's gonna get convicted of something.
Yeah, he gonna have to go sit down. So maybe he need to go on ahead and start training himself again to not drop the soap. Right. He need to invest in soap on a rope. Right, mama say like my ass. Okay. Yeah.
She ain't gonna go for it. She ain't gonna stand for it. But that's my thing. I don't know why she ever thought she would get the script to change his ass anyway. But then again, I think it was just I honestly think that Apollo come out to me a lot of times as an organized situation. Like, she just want to get started because he was good and it was like a baby. So then the marriage thing came along with it because, okay, we might as well get married. We got the baby on the way. My mom's gonna have a damn coordinator if I have a baby in a lot. So let me do that.
Right.
Just so happen to have the next baby. And so, yeah, I think that it's just a matter of convenience why they together.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because I can't see it no other way. Like, they don't even look like they each other's type. Like, they don't even, like when they were standing at the blessing or whatever, them two just standing next to each other, they just didn't look like they matched.
They look like his mama to me.
No, I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about Apollo and Phaedra standing next to each other.
Right, I'm saying she looks like his mama.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Girl, like, you know what I'm saying? That, to me, that don't come off as like, oh, that's his girl. That come off more like that's his mama.
Yeah.
The way she acts and kind of directs him around and stuff, it was like a mama-son relationship.
not here for them, and I hope that this is it for Faith, because we already know that this is it for Portia, and I just hope that the second person that they're saying that they're letting go is Faith, because I'm over her. I'm over her and Apollo.
They just don't have no story for real.
No,
I mean, this
the only
nigga
story
was
they was
so-
holding on was that Kenya stuff.
Right.
Which
and
goes
that's
back to what I was
what-
saying, that Kenya breathes life into this franchise, and whether it's positive or negative, we're talking about it. I say
But I don't know,
Kenya.
maybe just with the whole fight situation, that may get him like as far as Apollo factor in now with this whole, I don't know if they gonna bring this in the next season, this whole court situation, because I know like with Teresa and Joe
Right.
from Jersey, they don't want it involved at all in the
Right.
next season. Jersey
Right.
Housewives.
Right. The flyers is kept. They supposed to get a spinoff.
Right. So I don't know. We'll see. Phaedra may, like I said, that'll be Phaedra's story now. If, you know, so she may stay because of that. Because if he gets convicted and goes to jail and then she divorced him, now she's single mama Phaedra who gotta figure it out and all this. Yeah, that'll be her story now. So she'll be there next season for sure. Even if she don't divorce him, she gonna be the wife who stuck it out with her prison inmate husband, raising 2 kids on her own.
And that's a different show.
She got a story though. They gonna keep her. Portia, on the other hand, boring ass. Hell no. She ain't got shit to do. Portia's just there again. Another one for decoration.
Right. Right. She's nice to look at, but that's about it. Because everybody's over her and it's divorce. How many of y'all gonna get divorced already?
Oh my God, her Cordell, I want to throw up.
Right. And that queen.
Oh God.
He is such a queen.
He is. He's such a queen for real. He's a bitchy queen too. His ass got on the radio station and ran it down like, Portia didn't like my son. She didn't like my baby mama. She did this. Why would you do that? And you a grown ass man, act like a bitch on the phone, gotta finish shit.
But I mean that's in his character though, because he's a fucking queen.
He is.
Yeah.
Because he was way too sensitive for me.
Okay.
What he didn't want her doing, and girl, bye. Like she said, she was his Barbie doll when he was playing dress up. He was
Right.
living through her.
Right,
All
right.
the sequin gowns, his ass wanna put on. He squeezed his fat ass up in him, so he put her little real thin bony ass up in it and said, bitch, front.
And what she do? Right.
Like her hair when she was talking about how, girl, bye, you never ever wore no short hair and done anything different than that long, curl bullshit that he probably wanted to snatch off your head and attach to his head. And then as soon as you got rid of his ass, she came with a little short do. I said, yeah, because Cordell didn't like that.
Nah.
Cordell wanted long, pretty, flowing locks that could toss in the wind. So his ass said, no, bitch, you can't do nothing but that. Girl, bye, don't get this part on Cordell, honey.
Right.
It was so my gator went off so tough on him when the first damn time he came on there.
But they've been saying that though.
He was just a bitch. I mean, yeah, before the show they were saying he was.
Yeah, they were saying that when he was still in the NFL, like, they've been saying that. And this is my thing that fucks me up about Portia, was that everybody's been saying this. But now all of a sudden you want to out him on the second season because he dropped your ass? Like, really? No, bitch, that was a business transaction. You didn't have no marriage. I'm like, you was his beard because everybody was calling him fucking gay. Now all of a sudden you want to call him gay because he didn't left your ass, because he locked your ass out, because he didn't give you shit. Come on now. Now all of a sudden he gay.
What pissed me off about her too is that when they asked her about, did you know about all the situations leading up to, you know, when you met him, about him getting caught apart with the transvestite and all that shit. She don't think her friends came to her and told her about it.
Yeah, her family asked about it and everything.
Right. And she said she went to him and he told her no, and she was girl, bye.
Right. It wasn't until she started seeing things for herself is when she started thinking, well, maybe you be
When his
weird.
ass told her he wanted them anal beads, that's when she said, oh, shit, this got real. Yeah.
But she gotta get real when he say he won't.
When he sends her everything but her bedroom keys, right. Yeah, he kept the dick for himself. He said, bitch, you can have all that bullshit, keep it to the
He want the clip stick, he want all that.
Okay, he said he wants the one that goes the tour, the one that go in the front and the back. That's what he wants.
Oh my God. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Glitter polishes, his stilettos, his Louboutins, and his hair, and his Louis Vuitton purse, his merch.
Right.
He's such a bitch. That's my wife, and she gonna, oh, bitch, she don't have to do what you tell her to do.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Like you said, it was a arranged situation, so yeah, she did have to do it to keep him check. She can get that allowance, because he showed up, she give him what she said, she didn't never have no money. Yeah, bitch, you blew it.
Right.
Now, kind of pride is done. You should have been holding on to that shit for the day that he did put your ass out because you didn't want to do what you supposed to do.
Right. She should have had her own separate account. And then she keep on talking about this career. Career in what?
Girl, that's why I said, what you have a career in? Who the fuck hired your dumb ass? Who did? I want to know, because I be talking about give me a job.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure it out too, because I'm just like, the only career I can see her doing is going back to videos. Because I'm just trying to figure out, that's the last thing or the only thing we saw her doing prior to.
That's my thing. I'm like, if you Google Portia, what the hell was you talking about her as far as a career is concerned? Besides the fact she was in that damn cut video.
Right. Or what it is, ho. Or what's the... Or you wasn't even the main bitch.
Hello, you was just one of the females.
Right. The main bitch was the bitch that was in Flavor of Love.
Right.
That was the main one. So, you are extra.
She's doing this little hair situation thing, and she claiming that it's hot before or whatever.
And that could very well be now. I'm just trying to figure out what career did she have prior to Cordell. Outside of what it is, huh? So what's the...
Girl, she ain't had no career. She was a career victim. You know, the team, you get a meal ticket.
Yeah. Man, that's some serious business right there. Serious. I can't deal. Man, not with Portia ass. But, is there anything else that you wanted to discuss about this mess?
No, Facebook touched on everything. I mean, the fact that they did it to be continued, we gotta wait till February 9th to see how this
I'm
fight goes.
so pissed about that.
Bravo ain't shit. They know what they be doing.
Right. They kept it going through Christmas. They kept it going through New Year's, and they gonna stop it for Super Bowl? Like, really?
I said, of all time, that you should have not shown episodes of Housewives was in the holidays because that's what people spend time family thing, watch no TV for real.
Shit, I was watching.
Sit down watching no Housewives. But my thing was the Super Bowl.
Right.
And plus, when he was doing that for
It's for the Super Bowl. That may or may not be Sunday because of the damn weather. So, it's just annoying. I don't appreciate everybody don't watch the damn Super Bowl. With my church finger. Excuse me.
I watch it, but I
appreciate. I'm gonna write me up. I'm gonna tweet Wendy. Like, I do not appreciate. Oh man. Speaking of, I know this ain't got nothing to do with Housewives, but I just gotta say this. I don't know if you saw my picture on Instagram from when I tweeted a couple weeks ago about Braxton family values.
When you tweeted the one that
Yes. Yes.
that lets you know she ain't got shit doing in her life. She sits up and puts people back about some dumb shit.
Right.
Girl, bye. You are jealous. You and Tracy, and I don't like that shit. Y'all showing y'all true club colors this thing.
Right, like all the way, all the way. So Tawanda, if you're watching, because I know you're probably watching because you're tweaking it and shit, I am L_Renelle. L_Renelle is me. Follow me on Twitter, guys, and Instagram. Thank you. But yeah, I just hope that my prayers have been answered and you are no longer that damn jealous over Tamar.
It showed when Tamar asked about them going out on tour with her, and they came up with every
fucking excuse. It was like, damn, it was an open invitation. She didn't say no date or nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. I said she didn't say come on tour with me this weekend. Oh no, I can't. I got something already planned. No, she just said, look, I'm on tour. Can you come out? Well, I'm gonna have to. And nah, bitch, y'all didn't want to go. So bye. Don't come.
Right.
Good job, Trina.
Right. Right, and for her and Tamar revamping around the same time their careers, and for her to be so not jealous, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trina is awesome, but Tracy and her Trey Bird, fuck you, Tracy and her Trey Bird. So that's fucking stupid, dog. Like, no, you don't even have enough stands to have a name for your stands. I'm gonna need you to get more than 5 that came to the freaking Compton swap meet to see y'all nappy-headed, wig-having ass. Like, for real. Hey, Trey Bird. Fuck Trey Bird. How about that one?
They Compton swap meet did me in. I said Trey.
And you just too happy about that.
She came dressed to the nines. Compton swap meet. And then, how you know that the shit wasn't, that the event wasn't shit, is you took your shoes off in the middle of the event and asked somebody to bring you some socks. Do you think that Tamar, Tony, Trina would have done anything of the sort?
Right.
Nah.
Right. Like, if you professional, I don't care where you are, you're supposed to be professional at all times. But,
That's the thing. I like Tracy because I felt like first season they shaded her a lot. I feel like they was coming for her on her way. I feel like they was trying to make it seem like she didn't have shit going for herself, and then even when she was trying to get shit up, like she was down. So I was rocking with Tracy. But now Tracy's feeling herself. She's feeling herself. She lost that little weight. She got a little something going on, and now she want to act like she's booked.
right.
Like I said, the last bitch that was booked was Kelly Price, and that she ain't booked for shit.
Right. I'm booked.
That bitch ain't nobody R&B divas no more. Ain't nobody fucking with her. Nobody want to deal with her because her fucked up ass attitude.
Right.
Everybody thinking what she was working on that R&B diva song.
Right.
Hollering at you book shit, bitch, you gonna be booked for nothing.
Right. Exactly. You gonna keep getting booked for Compton swap meet. That's what you're gonna be booked for.
For that live looking Margaret wig she had on, that bitch looked like a straight Margaret with that dumb wig. That girl, that wig she had on when they was in the studio doing her song, and she was sounding like a dying Billy Goat. That wig was so through. And then that red one that she got on looked like a mushroom top. Girl, get out of here with this drop. You think she's bad. Let's go to that.
Right.
It was Wanda, girl. See the one I put the picture of Tawanda and said Tawanda Braxton's hair be light, and it was Ruth from Despicable Me, and he had on this black wig, looked like a helmet, and it was flipped all up, and it was short on the side. I said, oh shit, girl, go on my Instagram, it's on there. But yeah, she helmet head having ass bitch. Wanda's so bad, but she looked like a grown ass 47-year-old father of 6.
Oh, you are. Not father of six. Not, I cannot deal. You cannot say 46-year-old father of six. Right, right. But you know what? I give it to her. Her body is banging. But
yeah, now that I will say, she has a woman's body, but
that face is like,
one only a mother can look.
That face is like,
oh, God. And the girl, when I started hearing the tea about her and Cordell messing with each other, I said, oh, yeah, that's part of this album. Famous looking bitch, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, I get the best of both worlds. She looks like a man, but she's a woman. And I can still get that off and have people still think she's like bitches.
right,
Like manly women.
right. She look at like a man. She probably get with that damn bedroom candy.
She gonna pull out her head and like, nah, we just pull that on you.
Right. Trading places. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did Tamar win anything last night?
No.
Ah, that sucks. Cause that CD go. That CD
yeah,
go.
I like Love No More, but you know what? Honestly, I didn't expect her to win nothing because it seemed like to me the Grammys this year was all about who was more commercial than anybody. That's what it was about. Like Macklemore won all the rap categories. Really, Kendrick Lamar over Jay-Z, really five go to that. But he won all the rap stuff. It was, to me, it was about more commercial. Lord won a lot of stuff with Royal. That was a commercial song. Bruno Mars won his little award or whatever, but yeah, Tamar, I didn't expect her to win. Even like Hey Michelle wasn't even nominated. I thought her city was cool, but it was too ratchet for the Grammys. They was gonna let you get on there and say no Can't Raise a Man or no BSOP. They was not gonna let you do that on the Grammys. They had to bleep out every other motherfucking word because your ass doing the most.
Right.
So, Tamar, I think they didn't have no choice but to nominate her because shit, who else was really fucking with her on the R&B?
But I wasn't really, I mean, I get what you're saying, and I agree to a certain extent but I'm just saying that Tamar's album was a good album. I would really think that she would deserve it, you know?
And you know what, honestly, I do think that she did deserve at least one. But, like I said, the likelihood of it happening, I knew it probably was going to, because it seemed like everybody was even winning the pre-Grammy stuff. It seemed like it was all the usual, not all of the usual suspects, but like the people who who are mainstream commercial 100%, not any type of grit or, veering off from the regular, the norm. Like Tamar's album was straight up R&B.
Yeah.
To me it was like a throwback to the 90s and how it was the big hooks and the big, bridges and the actual singing ability. Like, she deserved it, but I don't think I knew she wasn't gonna get it. I knew she wasn't.
Yeah.
They so far up Beyonce ass, they so far up Rihanna's ass, they so far up all these, like I said, Macklemore, Lord, all the people who you heard a lot this past year, last year, what it is. That's whose ass they was, so.
Yeah. But I mean, Lord had that song though. Yeah, you should hear TJ Ashley's song with that song. It is hilarious. And he's like, play it again. That's my song, baby. That's my song. Oh my gosh. So you got that little boy talking about that's my song, baby. Then then you deserve a Grammy. But yeah, that's what I hear. I didn't miss too much of nothing. So, yeah. But any final words? We like an hour, 15 minutes into this. Right, I am counting down the days. Right.
Because I know you ain't about that life.
Hell no, she ain't about that life. This is the thing that kills me because you know they showed that from the very beginning, super trailer at the beginning of the season. It never crossed my mind that she was talking to Cynthia.
So Cynthia, I thought for sure she was talking to Tia because Nene was standing next to her. So I knew it wasn't Nene. I said she probably talking to Tia because Tia got messy and said some shit she had no business saying. And so this was coming from her. Then as the season went on and I started seeing, I said, nah, maybe she was coming for Natalie because of Natalie said what she said about Ty. But now let's talk about Cynthia. I'm like, Cynthia, look, don't get choked with your own wings.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, because that's ridiculous. I'm gonna need you to quit being that motherfucking, messy. That ain't even in your character to be that messy. Excuse me.
and that's my thing is that she's the type of bitch that start some shit and can't finish it. She needs to get knocked upside the head and fall out. They're like, oh my God, why did you do that, bitch? Because you want to get involved in shit that don't even concern you. You want to be dead.
Right, because I mean, like, where was that your place? Or where did that even come about when you were on that bus telling that whole bus what was discussed at bar one?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what kicked everything off was when she got her big mouth ass on that bus and started running off at the mouth like she had diarrhea of the mouth. And I said that wasn't even necessary to go tell nobody else. And then like it all it did was give Ken ammunition to use.
Oh, yeah.
Natalie bitch. Whenever the shit came down to it, so.
Right, exactly. Exactly, just mess. And then, on Watch What Happened last night, they showed a preview of the argument that ensued the fight. And, of course, Cynthia was on Watch What Happened Live last night. And she was just like, oh, well, I apologize for the whole cast, because that's not what we do, and this and the other. But they showed that preview, and, excuse me, what popped it off was that she was getting real hypey, throwing her hands up and everything all up in Candy's face, and Candy was like, you know, you need to calm down with your hands in my face. And she was like, well, you talk with your hands, and she like, I talk with my hands, but this is different than what you're doing. And that's what really popped it off. To where Candy dark ass was turning as red as her hair. Like, it was wow. And then Christopher Williams' ass is trying to hold her and Ty back. Like, where did you even come from? To even hold anybody else. Yeah, cause that's when it happened, because Todd was coming for Candy, I guess, about whatever that comment was or whatnot. And so Todd and Candy was going for both of them, and that's when Christopher got in the middle of them. So, but yeah, it was a mess. It was like every part of the production crew was holding that room down. Man, like, I ain't never seen you ever. But they ain't really had no fight. And I think that's what Bravo's about. They're not really about the fight. They're about the drama. They're about the instigation. They're about the arguments and the confrontation, but they're not about the physical altercation. You know what I'm saying? Right. VH1's about that life all day long. This was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season 1, at the studio. You know. Right, I'm counting down the days. Any final thoughts? Yeah, hopefully by February 9th, we can stop doing this ghetto FaceTime video chat. Right. So I'm gonna work on that this weekend. I gotta keep that together. But, yeah, so this is Lindsay in Kansas City. Alright. And this is Housewives and Braxton and Grammys. Right, just everything. We had to catch up. Alright, well, until next time.